buy gas on it if you don't do that much shopping. Or, you know, wife was asking about adding a jacuzzi and how that's going to affect their usage. Oh, so you're in the market for a jacuzzi? Your cost goes down to $3,500. Give me 4 of these that go through, and you just got a free jacuzzi. Right? If you build excitement around it and make the money tie into something they need, then they're more apt to do this. So, you know, we have the iPad promotions and things like that, but I try to just tie it to their spending habits. I'm not an Apple guy, like you said. I like to give it to my kids. No, I'm kidding. Starting to adopt. I'm adopting. So build a list of friends, family, coworkers, neighbors. I always mention them all. And then, you know, I put a little fear in there too, because you know, I tell them, hey, our canvassers are going to come canvass your neighborhood when you get an install, so those don't count for you if we get them, because we had expense in that. So either you grab your neighbors while you're getting your signatures on your HOA or talking to them, or we're going to go get them and you lose $1,000 a piece. So who do you want to go first? Put a sense of urgency into this thing. Look, I see you smiling. You're going to snake.
You're taking away our leads. What are you doing, man? You're killing me over here, smiling.
Suggested call or text referrals and to warm them up. I've had a lot of people that they're texting people saying, you know, telling them what they're doing or calling them and saying, hey, this is what we're doing. I know, Allison, you said you love it because by the time I send them to you, you're calling them, you're just booking the date and time. They already knew you were going to call, and they're excited. And we go out and we just one call close them. So it makes everybody's job easier. I mean, it's good for everybody, right? It's all of us. It pays Allison, it pays you, it pays the customer. Everybody in the chain wants this to be successful. I always tell people, look, if you're just going to write down 5 names, Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, and Goofy on there to get free items, don't even bother. Right? Give us something real. The big picture is the $500 or the $1,000 gift card. And then follow up and congratulate customers when you close a deal. You know, we get that email that says they've interconnected. Not a lot of times I call them, they're like, yeah, I already got the letter, it's on for 3 days. That's not the point. The point is just have another contact point with them. Hey, let's get some more referrals, or you know, you've closed a referral, so hey, by the way, you're going to have a $1,000 gift card coming. They're excited to give you another referral. You can keep the chain going, right? Who's having really good luck? I mean, we've been seeing on the board in the contests, but I don't know everybody in the room. So who's having really good luck at getting referrals? I scared myself. No answer.
There's 2 different questions here, right? There's the who's walking out with names that convert into appointments, and then the other question is who's selling a lot of referrals. It's not always the same, right?
Right.
So, true. The first one, who's generating appointments well? Who feels like they're getting a lot of their own self-generated referrals?
You can walk out with 3 to 5 names on a piece of paper almost every single time. And we know it's challenging. Jim and I went through it yesterday. Guy was brutal. He's like, I'm not giving you nothing. You know, I don't want to sign in the yard. I just want a good deal. You know, your work will speak for itself, and I'll do it later. And I mean, we couldn't give this guy nothing to make him give a referral. And I even told him, I said, do you not like me? Because you don't trust me. I even said that to him. I said, it starts right here, right now. Do you trust me? You going to give me some referrals? He's like, nope. Okay, that was pretty simple. So, you know, but that's why we have to have thick skin in sales, right? Just move on. Just close the deal, and hopefully they'll send you something. Out of 10 business cards and the form, you know, they'll fax it to the San Diego. Allison.
I would just say, like, a request from all of you. If you can get an email and a phone number from these referrals, that makes it even easier for us. If you have an email template that says, you know, John Smith referred, you know, us to you, and they can get that as well, so it's not as impersonal. We're leaving messages, but it's always nice to have a second option, especially if the number they wrote down is wrong, or we couldn't read it, or whatever.
Right. And what I want to do is really help anybody who feels they're challenged with getting referrals. Does anybody feel that they want to step in and say, I am a little bit, you know, I don't want to ask, you know, I'm just not feeling the vibe.
I have real difficulty asking for referrals when it's not a one-call close, it's not a contract signing, it's just an initial appointment. I am really uncomfortable initiating that conversation when they're, you know, nothing really.
No transaction took place.
No transaction took place.
Right.
I'm not very good at that.
I'm not either. And I don't know if anybody is in here, they could speak to it. I don't do it until we're closing. I'll speak to it in the first call. But if we're doing a VBAC, it's just part of the pitch. It's part of the conversation. Like I said, it's part of the presentation to get them excited. It's another differentiator we have over the competition. It's another leg up, in my opinion. You know, they're like, Solar City can give us $250. That's a joke, right? We're going to give $1,000. So, you know, don't worry about getting it.
Yeah, no, I push it hard at the transaction.
Yeah, push it at the transaction. Okay.
Yeah, I was just wondering about visibility. Maybe you, John. When Inside Sales reaches out to these referrals, we don't have responsibility in terms of chatter, follow-up? Is that something that we can shift, at least see the chatter on it?
You can't see the records, so chattering at you wouldn't even work. If somebody went to chatter at you, it would tell them, this
Right,
person
I know.
doesn't have permissions to see this
I
record.
know why.
Why? Because do you wanna see all of Allison's LA leads?
I wanna see my referrals that were
It
generated.
would be nice from the inside sales perspective, we would like it, I mean, even when I have something, I have a question for you, and I can't chatter you on it, so.
It has to
It
do
would
with
be
the way
nice.
that Salesforce was configured. We have hierarchy, we have roles. Neither of those takes into account what the lead source is. So if you would only wanna see the lead source referral among all the various leads owned by every inside sales consultant with a zip code in your territory, you'd have a soup. You'd have a giant, terrible soup if you could see all those leads. Without totally restructuring Salesforce, there isn't an easy way to do that. And I struggle with this, guys, right? Like, Henry Nagy and I are working on a commercial project together. Henry's in Los Angeles. I don't have permissions to see Los Angeles. So I can't look at the record he's talking to me about. He can't chatter at me on that record. Now I solved that when I took over LA. It was only about a 6-day period when I didn't have that. But I need to not have it. I'll get totally distracted if I pull up a report and I can see everything that's going on in Sunnyvale and Bakersfield and the Bay Area. It's not my job. I don't want to care about that.
Isn't it easier to filter through that though, than it is a disadvantage?